Hari Om and good morning to all. I am Pranav Krishna of class 9. The real men of achievement are people who have the heroism to fuel more and more enthusiasm in their work when they face more and more difficulties. With this inspiring quote of Puja Gurudev Swami Chinmayananda, let us begin today's Chin News. National News GSLV F10 mission can be rescheduled again, says Union Minister Sri Jitendra Singh. After ISRO's GSLV F10 rocket on Thursday, August 12, 2021 failed to inject Earth observation satellite EOS-3 into the orbit, Union Minister Jitendra Singh said the mission can be rescheduled again. Mr. Singh, the Minister of the State in the Prime Minister Office and in charge of the Department of Space, said he had a detailed discussion with ISRO Chairman K. Shivan over the mission. The minister said that the first two stages of launch went off fine and only after there was a difficulty in cryogenic upper stage ignition, as reported by the Hindu. Landslip in Himachal Pradesh raise concern if they are part of large climate shift. Erosion and geological force make the region particularly prone to natural disaster. A bus accident killed at least 10 people following a landslide in Kinnaur, Himachal Pradesh on Wednesday. It was the second landslip in this month and raising concern if they are a part of large climate shift, as reported by the Hindu. International news: Greek wildfire, hundreds evacuated from Evia Island. A massive wildfire decimated forest and torched home on Evia Island in Greece. The larger fire that broke out on August 3 destroyed most of the island's north and is one of the country's worst known forest fire. The blaze has charred 50,900 hectares of Greece's second largest island. Authorities were forced to evacuate hundreds of citizens using boats from Limni on Evia Island as wildfires cut off other means of escape, as reported by the Times of India. Sports news: Olympic gold medalist Neeraj Chopra rise to number 2 in world rankings. Indian javelin thrower Neeraj Chopra has gained 14th place on becoming the world's number 2 in the latest world ranking after his sensational show in the Tokyo Olympics. Neeraj Chopra created history on August 7 as he became the first from the country to win a gold in track and field in the Olympics. He threw the javelin to a distance of 87.58 meters to pick the yellow medal at the Tokyo Games, as reported by the Times of India. Moving on to the Vidyalaya news: Experiential learning. Our Vidyalaya focus on experiential learning, wherein the first-hand experience of learning by knowing, feeling and doing is given importance. Children of our Vidyalaya initiated various steps like maintaining vegetable garden, extracting rubber from rubber plant, etc. Activity like tiger puppet making was also made by the children, which focused on fun feeling and happy learning. Enthusiastic participation in various programs. Rashtragan. The students and teachers of our Vidyalaya participated in Rashtragan program initiated by the Ministry of Culture to mark Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. Ritika of class 5 participated in the Aryabhatta National Maths Competition 2021 conducted by All India Council for Technical Skill Development. Some of the students also participated in the Discovery School Super League 2021-22. The online class assembly based on various themes has provided a platform for all the students to showcase their talent with full zest. Now moving on to the special program, Awakening Indians to India. Session 7, The Champions of Liberation. Let me welcome Sreelakshmi Menon of class 8.
Awakening Indians to India, book by Chinmay Yuvakendra. The Champions of Liberation. Tilka Manji was born in a tribal family of Bihar in Tilakpur. He had acquired the skills of archery, hunting the wild animals and climbing trees in his childhood. He could not tolerate the exploitation of his tribe by the British. He had resolved that he would free them from their oppression. Tilka employed guerrilla warfare against the British. One day, Tilka and his determined men attacked the British army. In spite of losses, the British succeeded in arresting Tilka. The brave Tilka should be considered the best martyr of the war for independence since he fought for the freedom of his region long before many others. The Chapakar Bandhus. The Chapakar Bandhus were three brothers, Damodar, Balakrishna and Vasudev. Damodar made up his mind to destroy the British government. He also attacked the British officials who humiliated the Indians. Damodar and his comrades shot a British official who kept committing atrocities on the Indians. Damodar was sentenced to death for the deed. At the gallows, he recited a sloka from the Gita which says the body is destructible. Firstly, it attains childhood, then youth, and lastly the old age. After old age, it ends. For this destructible body, the voice do not grieve. Kunwar Singh. He died old but died young. Kunwar Singh was born in about 1782 in Jagdishpur village in Bihar. He did not like formal education, instead he was more interested in wrestling, sword warfare and horse riding. During the days of 1857 revolt, Kunwar was already 80 years of age, but deep within he was as energetic as a lion. The thirst for the liberation of the country seemed to rejuvenate his aging body. He urged a gang of rebels and fought against the Britishers. Kunwar Singh could not witness the celebrations of our motherland free from the British rule. His old body was worn out fighting battles. In April 1858, Kunwar Singh breathed his last. Madanlal Dhingra. Madanlal Dhingra was born in 1887 in a prosperous family of Punjab. While pursuing his higher dreams in London, he came on contact with Veer Savarkar and Shyamji Krishna Varma and participated in various revolutionary activities. Dhingra was imprisoned for the crime of killing a British official named Curzon Whaley. But in the courtroom he said, "The British have no right to rule over my country. They are making my country inauspicious by their atrocities. I shot Curzon Whaley to get my country out from the clutches of British. I have neither committed a sin nor done anything wrong. I have just executed my duty." Dhingra was sentenced to death for the crime. We live in the land of these great heroes who sacrificed their lives for the freedom of our motherland. We are committed to keep up the spirit of oneness and strive for the excellence of our nation. Meet you all again to share more about the champions of liberation in the next session. Thank you.
Thank you, Sreelakshmi. That was really informative. Tomorrow we will be what we are now, plus what and how we have faced life's challenges today. This is the law of cosmic justice. With this ebullient quote of our Puja Gurudev, this is Pranav Krishna signing off. Stay safe, stay positive, and stay exuberant. Thank you.